Hi guys, welcome back. It's another video today. Another day I wasn't planning on coming out, but the addiction is the addiction, and sometimes you just got to fuel that. And it's not a bad addiction to have. So we are back out on a field that I believe I've only been on once since I've started this YouTube channel, but I've been on it plenty of times before that. It's the field that backs off of a Roman hill fort, so very, very lucrative. Really good location. Literally, it's about 250 yards that direction. The only slight problem with this field is that it's never been ploughed. So items that come up don't tend to be Roman. Although I have had some bits, it's just sort of few and far between given the location. Yeah, this is where I'm going to start, I think, and maybe that move over some fields. I've got a couple over that way, one over that way, and one up that way as well. So yeah, I'll just sort of see how we get on here. Had plenty of coins up on this field before, so hoping for much of the same again today. So yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the videos, and as always, please like, comment and subscribe. Anything that you see in today's video is always appreciated if you are able to identify it, and I'll see you on the first hole. It's going to be a dry one today. So I thought I'd just show you guys what I do just before I set off with my detecting. So first thing I do is press the old noise cancel button. As you can tell at the moment it's just chatting away to itself. So this picks the best channel to be on and also just compares it with any ferrous materials in the ground, and then when I get a nice steady number I tend to just stick at that. So -3 is a good channel by the looks of it. And then I ground balance it as well. So the Manticore's got tracking. Essentially just ground balance your machine like this a few times. So 21 at the moment, and then this little bar at the top here, little squiggle, is just to show that it's tracking. But a little bit of interference at the moment because there's an electric fence up. But it's a little bit trashy at this corner at the moment. But yeah, there's an electric fence that's live at the moment, so that's why it's interfering a little bit. But yeah, I'll see you on the first hole. Well, could we be on to our first coin on the first hole? It's got a really good sound to it. Either that or it's going to be rubbish. But this is the first hole of the day, and that's an absolutely brilliant sounding signal. 86, right on for a Georgian coin. Do get a lot of coins up on this field, and when I say it earlier, apologies for the camera shaking. It's just really dry here today. Doesn't well, it doesn't have any shade at all on this field, so yeah, everything is literally beaten down by the sun, and yeah, it gets extremely dry quickly. And added to that fact, there's a hell of a lot of stones as well. So just conscious that I'll probably be a little bit less of the old live digs in this video, but can't seem to find us at the moment. So let's go down and have a little look. All right, I think I'm in the wall somewhere. I wasn't planning on coming detecting today, as I said earlier, but yeah, just gotta get it out your system sometimes. And today was one of those days. I haven't been much. Get 4 days off. So I work 4 shifts and then get 4 off. So this is my last one before going back to work, and I haven't really been out. So it's just like, oh, I need to get out before I go back to work. But it's proving to be a bit difficult, this one. Might actually be onto some rubbish by the looks of it. Yeah, it's looking like it is going to be rubbish, I think. Is that it there? Yep, that's it there. Big lump of something. And I'm going to say big bit of aluminium for the first hole. So not the start we're looking for, but this side of the field does produce a lot of rubbish. And yeah, evidence to that. And that, ladies and gents, is 90 to 95% of metal detecting. Digging up junk. So I'll see you on the next hole. So immediately after that bit of rubbish, I've moved about 5 yards north. And 63 to 64. Really nice little signal. And depending on how it goes, guys, I may end up fast forwarding this clip. Just sort of depends how easy it is to get out and how the footage sort of comes out, whether this is too shaky, because I don't want to make you motion sickness, as I'm sure you don't want to be motion sickness. But yeah, onto a promising little signal. And 60 is that magic number, as I always say about, for me anyway, on this Manticore. It's yeah, produces up some lovely silver coins. It's about 67, 68 now. It's just so stony here. Makes it very difficult to dig. And it's an absolute scorcher as well today. It's 23 degrees. So that adds to the old fact. All right, let's go down and have a little look, see if we can find this bad boy. It's in there still, he says. Where's it gone? Well, I'll tell you what, that took some effort to get out. And with that effort, I've accidentally scratched it, as you can probably just see just there. But we've got our very first coin of the day. And it's looking, without giving it a proper clean, and I'll get you on the camera in a second, like it might be a Queen Victoria possibly, but I shall get it clean up and then I'll get straight back to you. Okay guys, so George V was the coin. Unfortunately my brush here is it's a little bit too sort of fine for getting this really dry dirt off, so without ruining the coin too much, I don't want to go at it with that. And yeah, I'll probably wait till I get home, but just make out the date on the bottom there, 1920. So George V, and actually it could be quite a nice coin once this dirt cleans off. So yeah, lovely little coin. That's a brilliant start to the day. Only the second hole. Just a shame I've dinked it just there. Well, I just had to film this one live for you because it's that magic number again, 62, 64. And it's a really, really nice sounding signal right on that centre line again. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't going to do too many live digs, but I'd really love to get something nice up for you guys on a live. So I've been very lucky recently by doing live videos. Found a few lovely hammers by doing it. So I'm hoping the good fortune stays with me. So it's a 60 now, but it could be a bit of lead. That is the only thing. Some lead and some of these really nice coins do sound the same and pump out the same numbers sometimes. So that, we are out. Ooh, get myself on the toe with the old spade. That'll hurt. And we're on to a 64 now. It's out. And unfortunately, no coin. We're on to a bit of green metal, which is very symmetrical, rectangular shaped, and likely to be something agricultural. So yeah, again, not really what we're looking for, but it's a little bit of metal for the old scrap pile. So I just had this little one come up. Oh, not zoomed in, sorry. 52, 53. Yeah, it could be absolutely anything. Just come to a little bit of shelter in another field because it was just absolutely baking in that other one. Oh, is it dropped? The old pinpoint is not playing ball again today, by the looks of it. Where are you? Come on. Hey, there we go. Can't go a video without one, can we? And that is our very first musket ball of the day. Didn't predict that one. But yeah, as I always say, 200 to 300 years old. More like 300 actually, but yeah, nice little find. And we get plenty of these up. Well, I just thought I'd share this with you because I don't know whether it's just me, but I've just dug this, and more often than not, well, not more often than not, but quite a lot of the time, where I've just dug an item, there seems to be an ant nest as well. So let me know whether you experience the same thing. I feel really bad all the time for digging it up, but pretty sure this is going to be a musket ball again. Just had 3 in a row up, and this is going to be number 4, and indeed it is. Just turn that off for you. So what I should say about this actually is the larger ones of these, and the smaller ones to be fair, can also be loom weights. So they would have hung on the bottom of a loom just to basically make it to weigh it down. It is what it says really. Yeah, they're not always musket balls, and I think in the last video I did have one of these loom weights up, and quite often they've got a hole in, a little bit similar to this actually, but I think that's just where the mould's gone in. But yeah, another musket ball and an ant nest. I have to try and put these guys back now. All right, so we are on to a little 45, and I was just about to start digging, and I thought, you know what, no, let's do a live one. It's nice and easy to show you in this field. Not too many stones, I mean. So hoping it's something good. There's quite a few shotgun caps in this field as well, so could very easily be one of those. But let's hope it's on something decent. And I think it is a shotgun cap. I can see it already. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Nice red and gold one for you, but not the gold we're looking for. And that is a little shotgun cap. I think I've had 4 or 5 of these already today now, but we're on par with the musket balls as well. I had 4 or 5 of those too, so not too bad. Alright, so I've just had this beautiful little thing come up. I very nearly showed you. It was in a little clod in this pile, but it just popped out the side as I picked it up. So yeah, beautiful little military button of some sort. See the anchor there, gold gilded, and still a little bit of the gold gilding on the back there. So yeah, really nice little piece. And yeah, just need a nice full gold one now. But again, shows there's been people around here, and I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that there's been a camp on this field at some point. There's too much, there's too many buttons and there's too many coins for there not to have been. So yeah, get some really nice, interesting bits, and that is another really nice little military button with a beautiful gold anchor just on the front. So hopefully you can see that. If you can't, just there is a very interesting looking shaped thing, and I think that's going to be a 50p. Or, oh, actually, no, it's not. It's not a 50p. Rang in at a 50. So it would have been fitting if it was a 50p, but actually I think it's looking like a badge, isn't it, or some sort. Actually, a really strange looking button. Never had one that looks like that before. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? It's definitely got a little shank on the back. Where's my brush? I honestly thought that was going to be a 50p then. But, oh, look at that. Oh, there's a little star on the front. Almost like being etched in little sort of segments. And then there's a nice little pattern around the edge as well. Oh, that's really nice. I was not expecting that, honestly. I honestly was expecting that to be a 50p then, given the shape. But I'll tell you what, that's a lovely little button, isn't it? So there's the old shank on that side. And there it is that side. Look at that. That's lovely. Really nice little piece. Oh, I was not expecting that. I'm chuffed with that now. Excellent. That's brilliant. I am so frustrated with myself. I was going to film this live and I didn't. And oh, God's sake, I'm so annoyed. Oh, I've just literally pulled it out and I've got a hammered coin. And I've never had a hammered coin up on this field, as I said at the start of this video. Oh, God, I'm just going to have to show you. Let me pop you back on air. I'm so annoyed at myself. Oh, rang in at 50. I've literally just had this button, the 50p looking button, somewhere here. And then I've come here, and I'll show you on the Manticore, again, on the screen. Let me just move the spade out of the way. like another 50. So I was expecting it to be maybe another button. And as you can see on the screen, it's very similar to a musket ball, which I always say about. And I'm just fiddling around. I can't believe it. Oh God, I'm all over the place. I've just popped it out of this little gap here, down in there, completely missed it in this hole, like this, pop, and then that thing rolls out. Look at it. Oh, I cannot believe this hobby sometimes. Oh my God, oh, please be an imprint, because it, okay, yeah, you can sort of see an imprint there. So it was just sitting on that, like that. Oh my God, look at the size of this thing. Oh, let me get it cleaned up. It's looking like it's going to be a nice one. I've got some water spray with me, so I'll get straight back to you guys. I'll tell you what, actually, no, let's clean it up together. Oh my God, I'm all over the place. I can't believe it. I've never had, look, you just see the imprint there. Look. I've never had a hammered up on this field before. Ever. Oh my flipping God. Look at the state of that. And by state, I mean, look how good that is. That doesn't even look like it's really been clipped. Flipping heck. Sorry, I apologise for my language. Oh my God, it's very similar to the one that I had in that other field. Like very similar looking in terms of who it might be, but this one's a little bit more bent. Although the other one actually I did get straightened out professionally by a guy called Barry Sherlock, who's very good at straightening out bent coins. So if anyone does have any coins that they want straightening, then let me know and I can leave his email in one of the comments sometime. But we're on to a hammered. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so happy. Let me let it dry out and give it a rub on my shorts or something. I've got no cloth with me today, so oh, that's brilliant. Look at, oh, I'll get right back to you guys. Just trying to get you in a bit of shade. I'm not sure whether I may have dinked it, frustratingly. Just bang in the middle there whilst trying to sort of get it out with that trowel, but yeah, unfortunately I think I might have done. But look at that. How amazing is that coin? It's not even been clipped. Looking at the wording here around the edge, perfect. That is an absolutely stunning looking coin. And I'm going to guess it's going to be an Edward, but I will put an ID up on screen any second now. Oh my goodness me, I cannot believe that's just come up. I can't believe it. And the good news about this field is that the farmer behind me, he's actually ploughed it and regrown the grass because it wasn't growing very well. So yeah, that's I can't go on that at the moment, but that's a good sign because it's only right behind me. What an incredible coin that is. You know what, I'm so annoyed at myself. I'm just looking at that now. Can't stop staring at it. Oh, but look at that. That is absolutely unbelievable. What a lovely looking coin. Get in there. Sorry, I think this is probably the 4th or 5th recording I've made of just this coin. But I'm just trying to reassure myself. I don't actually think that that is me because there's mud inside them. Don't know if you can see. Let's try and get it to focus. But if that was me, I think it would be quite sort of shiny. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Have I clipped that or not? I'm not sure. I'm just sort of trying to tell myself that I haven't to make myself feel better. But all right. So this is a really nice little 29 to 30. Really nice sounding signal. Could be a button, but could be something nice. Okay, we're still in the hole. Still a 2930 as well, so still promising. Really nice sounding signal. Unfortunately not this time, guys, but hopefully a little bit of a different perspective of things for you. And that is another little piece of, I'm going to assume, well, I was going to say agricultural, but actually it looks like it's got a little bit of silver plating to it, so could actually be in part of a strap maybe of some sort. And unfortunately it's just eroded away over the many years in the ground, but yeah, it definitely looks like there's a little bit of silver sort of plate to that, for sure. And we are only a few feet away from that hammered coin we just had up, so yeah, definitely could be some age, but that's what that is. Well, I'm still in the same area as that hammered coin, as you would be naturally. And in the hole, I've got a 33. Oh, hopefully that wasn't the item that I've just scraped. Come on, there we go. Sort of. Where are you? Could be a button at this sort of numbers as well. This sort of area I've not really gone over too much since I've had the permission. But it just goes to show there is still items to be found, as I have come up here occasionally, and I think see something round. Come on, turn off. There we go. We're on to a little button again, by the looks of it. Just get the old brush out again. I think it's a button. I've got myself a nice blister on my hand there. That will teach me for not wearing gloves, won't it? It's just it's so much easier to use the camera when you've not got gloves on. I think it is a button, isn't it? Yeah, a little 4-holer button. Just zoom you in. So yeah, second one of the day for that. And again, just like the last one, probably 100 years old or so. Well, I'm going to give it another go at a live dig. Given how nice that signal sounds, it's 4142. But still in the same sort of area again. I'm probably moved a little bit from where we had that hammered coin up earlier on. But yeah, had some really, really nice bits today. Been a really, really nice day. I was actually considering it, sort of calling it early before getting that coin up, just because it's just so hot out here, and I'm absolutely baking. Forgot the old sun cream, so I'm probably going to be red raw after this, but it's all worth it when you get one of those. And we're still in the hole, and hopefully it's not going to be too difficult to find, as I always say, but it always ends up being a bit of a nightmare. But we are just there. Could be a shotgun cap around these sort of numbers as well, but I don't tend to get too many of these, and I'm bang smack in the middle of the field here, so I wouldn't have thought this would be a shotgun cap, but you never know. Could be a nice button. Just conscious now not to scrape anything. The trouble is with this time of year, the ground's so dry, and all you want to do as a detectorist is get the item out of the hole, but sometimes you need to just take a little bit more time with doing that. So you don't damage it. But I think I might actually have just completely missed this. I've been doing really well with with my holes until I have to do a live one. The trouble is as well, it's just absolutely ginormous stones everywhere. Eh? Look at that. Okay, we are out, and it is a teaspoon of some sort. Well, that's not too bad of a live dig to show you guys. It's a part of an old spoon by the looks of it. So yeah, farmer's probably out here, or his wife or kids, or just someone having a picnic, I suppose. But yeah, no doubt eating with this spoon, and well, either broke off and they threw it away, or broke off because it's was a bit damaged. But you can just see a bit of silver coming through there. And yeah, little spoon. It's the first one of the day, and a nice little find. Lovely little high-pitched tone here, guys. It doesn't look too good from that angle. It's pretty much bang on to a 70, little bit jumpy, but that's probably one of the highest tones you've had all day. Most of the things that I've dug have been very 20s to sort of 50s, I would say, but a little bit different. So I thought I'd show you this one live as well. And if you are enjoying today's video, then please consider giving a like. Really helps out. And then also comment below anything you want to ask, or anything you've seen in today's video that you've got a question about, or just anything really, just for a chat. And in usual fashion, I think on a live dig I've missed completely where it is. Let's see if we can get this out. I'm not sure whether this is going to be rubbish at this point. Normally, if you miss it sort of thing, it's quite a high tone like that. Quite often I find it's because it's rubbish of some sort, but let's have a little look. Might have just been me missing it completely, which is probably more likely. But let's have a look. So many bugs on me today as well. It's like Bug's Life. Come on, where are you? Cautious not to damage it again. That was me. I really want to try and get my trowel in behind it if I can, but it's not looking... Oh, I've got it out. Just throwing it away. Where is it? Where is it then? Come on, show it to me. Okay. Oh, it's different, and I was going to say it might have some age to it, but I'm not sure that it does. It's got a little bit of silver in to the top, and I don't know what I've done with my brush. Where is it? It's in my pocket. Phew. Trouble with these wooden brushes, you can go back and find the metal things, can't you? But wood, you're in trouble if you lose it out here, because you probably ain't going to find it again. And I'm not sure what that is. Looks like it's got a few like little intricate markings on it, and it feels and looks as though it's got a bit of age, but what that is, I have no idea. See a couple of holes there that go straight through. Yeah, I'm not really. I need to get a little like sort of toothpicky type tool to get. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's an interesting one. This one. It's obviously snapped at the sort of stem here, and yeah, a little bit as dumbfounded as to what that might be, guys. So if you know, this is a perfect opportunity, as I was saying about commenting and things. Yeah, let me know if you know what that is. Initially thought it might be in a drawer handle or something, but it's definitely not a drawer handle. And it does feel as though it's got some age to it. So yeah, interesting one. Well, you won't be able to see this, obviously, but it's a really nice 85, and I'm pretty sure it might be onto a coin here. So I thought, let's get you a bit of a different perspective angle again. Switch things up. Let's see if we can go down and find this. Where are you? Aha. All right. Got there eventually. I'll see you in just a second. There's a little bit of a green I can just see, which I think is probably going to be a coin, hopefully. Just see if I can prise it open. See a little bit of an imprint there. And there we have it. It was a coin. Okay, so here it is. Giving it a little bit of a clean up. Unfortunately, a little bit toasted, as these coins often are, and that is George III looking to the right. So yeah, little halfpenny. Yeah, George III ruled from 1760 to 1820. He was well, he's been remembered for being a bit mad, or very mad actually, and losing a lot of the American colonies that Britain used to rule as well. But yeah, he was ruled for a fair old few years, and that is a nice little coin, and him looking to the right. So I've had a few silver coins of him recently, and today is a copper one. Nice. I don't believe it, guys, but I think we might have done it again. And that's twice in one day on a field where I've never had a hammered coin before, and I've probably been on this field 20, 25 times at least. I've literally just done a plug, flipped it over, and it's just sitting there right on top. So I haven't touched it. Just gone down, have a very quick look. Can't get my words out. And yeah, I'll show you exactly how it's sat, but I'm pretty sure it's hammered. Right, so yeah, I've just literally put my detector down there, done this, came in as a 20, I'll show you. Thought it was just going to be a button, you know, not particularly deep. It was only 2 bars, and well, I don't even need to put that on, do I? It's literally, it's right in front of your face, Jake. Just there. So it was like that, and I've just removed that and then done nothing else with it. So I'm pretty sure that is going to be a hammered coin. Oh, you can just see there. Hopefully, is it hammered? Do you know what? It might be a button. I think it's a button. Huh! You idiot! You absolute idiot! Do you know what? I'm going to leave this clip in here, so you can all take the Michael out of me. But oh, tell you what an idiot! Oh dear. I was very surprised if that was going to be a hammered. I think what's thrown me is the darker colour and then the lighter colour, and I've automatically gone, oh my god, it's a hammered, don't touch it, get the camera on. But as you can see, it's not. So false alarm, everyone, it is a button. Alright, so these are today's best bits. Some of them you wouldn't have seen at all, and some of them are probably a little bit more noticeable, hinting at the top right of the first page. So yeah, 4 musket balls in total. That's actually, yeah, I suppose probably an average number of what I tend to find on these permissions. Some obviously some coins. This is George III, as I would have said to you guys, and little George V as well. So yeah, not too many today, but obviously we'll get to the standout one in just a second. A couple of buttons, well, more than a couple, but you know what I mean. I didn't actually show you this, but it's an interesting little piece of lead, and it's quite an intricate little shape. So I thought I'd just throw it in here at the end, just to see, well, if anyone knows what it might be. And then, of course, the 2 standout buttons of the day. The first being that really nice gold gilded anchor button, and then the second being this absolutely ginormous looking, well, 50p button. Some really nice detail on this, obviously being the star and then round the edge as well. And then on this last hole you would have seen this interesting little thing come up. It's quite heavy, and I don't think it is farming machinery. I think it is going to be something quite old, but what it is I don't know. It's sort of got these sort of ridges that go in here. So yeah, interesting one. If anyone knows, then let me know. And of course, the star of the show is this absolutely gorgeous hammered coin that come up. And I'm still, well, I still can't believe it. I cannot believe that it, you know, it's not even been clipped. You can see the whole way around the edge is all still there. And I'll be able to get those bends out. Oh, let's not throw it away. I'll be able to get those bends out absolutely no problem when I get home. So yeah, amazing, amazing coin. And I suppose that leads me on to this ending really. I have said this in a previous video, funnily enough, on this field. And my favourite part about this hobby is liking to think back when this was dropped. You know, I'd love to go back to the last sort of 10 minutes or even a day to view what this person was doing the day that they dropped this, you know, what sort of life they had, maybe, you know, even what they were wearing on the day, what were they doing. And I think that's the nice part about this hobby, is that you can sort of make up your own little story and try to imagine the person losing this, because to lose this back in the day would have been a lot of money, a hell of a lot of money. So, you know, just their stature and where they were in society would have just been interesting. So, yeah, food for thought. And yeah, another cracking day. And if you've enjoyed it, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel and comment below. Let me know how today's video went for you, whether you enjoyed it, and whether you can identify any of those things behind me. So have a very good week, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.